And I was just thinking, like, what's a long time?
Why
like,
even do it?
Like 10 years old.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back with another episode of Chris Hansen from his new show, Takedown with Chris Hansen. And for those of you who are just finding this out, yes, Chris Hansen is luckily still on the air. He's streaming on True Blue. I don't exactly know what it is, but it has Chris Hansen. So, and sometimes they post full episodes or part of episodes up on YouTube, like the one here today, where the putter is having the worst day ever, which they deserve. It's a putter, but unfortunately, due to this being one of the more newer ones, we really won't have an update on what happens after. I try to, Google and find the updates. Every time I do it for the new episodes, there's none, so I'm not gonna really bother. But maybe if I find something after the filming, I'll put in the comments. But without further ado, let's see what happens to make this guy have the worst day ever.
December in Michigan can be a cold and cloudy time of year, even with the holidays approaching. And for 32-year-old line cook Jake, tonight is going to be one of the darkest of his life for a few different reasons. His chat with a Genesee County Sheriff's Office ghost decoy posing as a 15-year-old starts on the website Skip the Games. The decoy asks him what he's looking for, oral or vaginal sex. He says, LOL, both maybe. The decoy asks Jake if he's the police, and then is upfront about being 15. He then asks her if she's the police, and to send a nude photo, to which the decoy says no.
Oh my god, this is like, are you the police? No. Are you the police? Fuck no. Okay. Send me a nude. You didn't need that much convincing at all. I mean, technically it says, take a pic of one boob out, which is oddly specific, just one. Okay. Oh god, unless this guy thinks he's, being smart and just saying like, oh, let me see if I'll outsmart the police, because if it's the police, they can't take this all Pacific photo. I mean, you're obviously gonna fall for it anyways. They're telling you no. So, if whatever shred of brain power you're trying to use doesn't matter, because it would never outweigh your disgusting desperation. Which happens quite a bit. They always just start off like, I don't trust you. But, because they're all these disgusting perverts. Oh, God. They're so fucking stupid. Like, I barely saw this guy say anything, and I know he's just a brain-dead idiot.
He later says he's on his way, but he has to stop at an ATM first.
My room's upstairs. You want to wait here for a minute? I just gotta go to the bathroom and grab some toys real fast.
A sheriff's deputy posing as the decoy does her best to get 32-year-old Jake to come into the kitchen.
You can stay in here then. Like, staying here doesn't matter. Just shut the door so that all the heat doesn't get out. How am I freaking? Wait, don't leave.
Something sets him off and he tries to flee. And what he wasn't expecting next was the ghost team waiting to bring him back in.
Yeah. No, sir.
You got nothing that's gonna hurt us, do you, Jake?
Okay. Just relax right there.
Your hands right there for you.
I love it. They used to just let them on and arrest them and show some the investigation from the police officers. And nowadays, you just drag you back in. Oh, God. For once, if this guy says he's seen Chris Hansen, I will believe him, because he probably was like, oh, just, stand in this room, I'll be right back. It's kind of like the go-to for Chris Hansen. Like, they might need to switch it up a bit. Well, if it keeps working on hundreds of people every year, maybe you don't need to switch it. Because again, most of them are just idiots, and every single one of them is desperate, so they're gonna fall for it. Oh, I may be arrested, but I'll risk it.
Nope, keep your hands right up. Yep, just like that.
Because he tried to make a run for it, the ghost team pats him down first to make sure he didn't have any weapon. While they empty his pockets, I squeeze my way in. I don't think he's noticed me just yet.
Any money on your wallet, anything? Nope.
I'm sorry, in my pocket.
Why don't you have a seat right there in this room? What's your name?
Jake,
Jake. How old are you, Jake?
32.
What he's about to tell me surprises even me.
And what brought you to this house tonight?
My mom passed away today, so I honestly can't tell you what.
Okay, I was about to make a joke about how Chris Hansen was just like awkwardly standing there like this waiting to be noticed, but okay. I guess that's what brought you here today? I don't see the correlation, but whatever. I mean, a lot of them try to use the, oh, well, I'm just sad. I'm lonely. It's just sad and lonely. But you don't go and, like, I don't know, text someone your age or, partway through, like, have any sort of moment of clarity where you're just like, this is wrong, and then back out. Like, it doesn't make sense no matter which way you pull it, push it, or dissect it. It doesn't make sense because there's always going to be a part of it where you will have that moment of clarity. Also, most people when they're sad and lonely don't do this. So even then, it's no excuse because that shouldn't be what you do. You know what I mean? Oh, God.
I honestly can't tell you what I'm doing.
I'm sorry about your mom. That's horrible. How did she pass?
COVID.
I'm sorry to hear that. And what does that sticker mean, healthy visitor?
That I don't have COVID to be in the hospital.
Be in the hospital. What was your plan here tonight?
There really was no plan. Like I said, I don't even know what I'm doing, man.
Well, again, my heart goes out to you for losing your mother. That's a horrible situation, but
Yeah.
While what he's going through pulls at your heartstrings, I can't lose sight of the fact that he came here to have sex with a 15-year-old girl.
do you really think that justifies trying to have sex with a underage girl?
Not at all, no. Yeah.
The chat was pretty graphic.
At least he's agreeing that it doesn't justify it. And Chris was like, man, I feel bad. But you ain't getting away this easily. Like, he even has a sticker, so at least he's not lying or anything like that. At least, like, I don't think so. But regardless, again, there is no excuse. And I mean, you got graphic, you went into details, you asked for a picture, you said, oh man, I don't want to get arrested, are you the police? So there's definitely parts where you realize what you were doing, and it's not just like, oh, I'm having a bad day and I made a mistake, like you literally asked, from what I'm guessing, for a photo that would show it's not just, a decoy using random photos. You asked for something in detail. You had enough processing power to kind of be like, oh man, maybe not do this, you know. Like, in his brain went through, oh, police, oh, this is bad. So you should know, I don't know, this is bad.
Okay.
What you wanted to do with this 15-year-old.
Okay.
This was an underage girl you thought you were meeting here, right? The chat was pretty clear.
Yeah, who's to
I'm
say?
just telling you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you thought you were meeting an underage girl here. We've seen the chat. We've seen the chat.
Sure.
Are you-
It's hard to say, like, is she underage, is she not? I didn't know. I thought the chat was very weird in a sense, yeah. So
Why was
just,
it weird in a sense?
She was very direct in, like, what she was doing, and then she said she was doing it for a long time. And then I was just thinking, like, well, what's a long time?
Why
Like, did she
even
start
do
at, like,
it?
10 He started to do the math. It's like, wait, we're doing a long time, you know. But you're young, so it doesn't make sense. Like, you were also saying she was direct and switching off between, yes, she did, no, she didn't. It was a bit shaky, you know. Like, I'm not sure about the conversation, but she was direct. We saw the message. She straight up said it. You can't use this whole thing like, well, maybe she was lying about her age. You know, like, she could have just been lying. And I go there and it wasn't a kid. Like, yeah. But she told you she was. So even though you thought, like, oh man, this doesn't make much sense, you still went there to meet the child, expecting it to be a child. Regardless, you went there thinking an adult was pretending to be a child, which is weird. Like, no part of this makes any sense. Like, he's like, oh, I took the risk thinking it might be an adult. It's like, that's just the stupidest excuse that just doesn't make any sense.
Years old. I don't know. Honestly, I came here and I was pretty much just gonna cry, and I don't know. I don't think I would have went through with anything personally, but
But you came here.
yeah. And then I didn't want to do it.
What spooked you at the door there?
I just I just didn't want to
You
anymore.
suddenly had a
Like,
conscience? Or?
yeah, pretty much. I was like, I can't do this.
But you showed up.
I try. Yeah.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up.
Okay.
And you showed up.
I,
So what should happen?
whatever's gonna happen, I guess. Yeah. I'll take the punishment.
Do you think you would have done this had it not been for the death of your mother?
Even he can't be like, would I still have done this? Oh god, just throw him away. He's making all the excuses. I was just gonna come here and cry. Oh, you know, I grew a conscience at the door. No, at the door you're like, man, I feel like I'm in a setup. I'm gonna leave. Hopefully not get arrested, and then you're gonna anyways. Like, if 100%, if he saw, you know, the person he was expecting, didn't get suspicious, he would have stayed. He would have not have just walked away. There is zero chance he would have torn his back then and been like, you know, this is wrong. No, you just thought he was getting caught. He saw that the decoy probably didn't look like the photos or whatever. Listened to the warning and turned around. I'm sorry. I'm not listening to any excuse that this man is trying to give. He 100% would have gone through with whatever he was planning if he didn't get suspicious. It's no conscience behind it.
And then I was sitting in my car for a minute, and I was like, I don't want to do this. But then I saw her like walking while she was like coming out and shit. So like I had this feeling, and I was just like, I've got to get out of here.
But you came in.
Did I? I think, yeah, I put my foot in the door, yeah.
Well, there's something you need to know, and that is that I'm Chris Hansen,
Okay.
and we do stories, investigations on adults who try to meet Underage kids.
I've heard about it.
Is there anything else you want people to know?
No.
Some guys are here with the Genesee County Sheriff's Department. They'd like to talk to you.
Okay.
Stand up from the book.
Jake is cooperative with the ghost team while they put him in cuffs and take him down to the sheriff's office for further questioning. While our sympathies go out to Jake and his family for the loss of his mother, he still has to face the consequences of what he did.
100%, yeah, no, he should still face the consequences of his actions. And I skipped a little bit of his just sad ramblings because it's just all excuses, stereotypical shit. But somewhere between it, he did say, oh, you know, I went through with the hookup website, and then all this shit happened, and then I wasn't gonna do it, then I went and did it, which made it sound like he texted the girl before his mom passed, which doesn't align with the initial story of him like, oh, I'm just so sad, so, you know, I just went on some hookup websites, and then I, you know, just found her, and this just happened, and I was so sad, like, no, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, God. There is no excuses for what he did. There never will be. It's gross. It's disgusting. It's wrong. No matter whichever way he wants to spin it, you don't do something like this. And, I mean, he even made the comment partway through when Chris asked him, like, oh, would you still have done this? And he's just like, like, he couldn't even say no. And the only reason I keep throwing down this point, like, there's no excuses for this behavior, is because someone in the comments will say, even if it's not my video, it might be on Chris Hansen's or someone else's reaction, being like, oh, but you know, he was just having a bad day. It's like, no. No, because if that was an actual child, he would have done something unforgivable. Holy shit. Well, I have an entire playlist of Chris Hansen videos. If you enjoyed this one, if you have any more recommendations for Chris Hansen videos or otherwise, let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. And until next time, have a good night.